Hi, this is my last full week of summer vacation before online school starts for me. Cue the cameras, baby, because this week we are making the most out of it. We are feeding it! So today is Monday, school starts in 8 days, 9 days, 10 days maybe, I don't know. Today is Monday. On our agenda today is sewing. Today we are sewing, baby. I have a lot of this leftover fabric from when I made a midi skirt. If you haven't seen that video, what are you doing? Go check it out. I made a midi skirt. It turned out kind of cool, so self-plug. I have a ton of this fabric left, so I thought what I would do to start off my productive, eventful week is do something with this fabric. I did some brainstorming and I decided that I'm gonna make a headband. This fabric is super adorable and making a headband would just make my head so much more complete. That's what I am going to do right now. I have this long piece of fabric. It's just a really odd piece, different lengths at different parts of it. Just stuck it under like that and just sew it together so I have a cute little headband like that. Something like that. Say hello to the sewing machine. This is the gal. This is her. Yes. This is how the headband turned out. Now I just have about 10 more scraps of fabric like this to get through. Just kidding, I'm probably gonna use it for something else. Later that day, my sister and I decided to have a little picnic because we love a good picnic. It was such a beautiful day. It finally cooled down. We laid out our little blanket. We also brought my dog along. Here he is. He wouldn't let us sit in the front yard without him, so I had to bring him along and feed him snacks. It was a really beautiful day. I decided that I want to start reading more books, but I don't really have a lot of books available right now because I don't visit the public library. I don't know if it's opened or anything. So I decided to look for an audiobook. I found one by Agatha Christie called Death on the Nile. If you read it, let me know what you think of it. So far, I'm like 25 minutes in. It's an 8-hour audiobook. It's pretty good so far. Yeah, we just laid down, did some cloud watching. I really recommend it. Laying out a blanket outside and watching the clouds go by. Such a therapeutic experience. Later that day, the sunset was so beautiful. Here's a little clip of me posing with it. So this is my outfit of the day today. This is my third, but not consecutive day wearing these pants. At first, I was joking about how I look like a grandma in this outfit, but I'm kind of digging it now. We're in the drive-thru right now. We're in the drive-thru.
Hello, could you put vanilla syrup in one of them and hazelnut in the other? Thank you. Teraz powiedziałam wszystko.
Skip it open. We just ordered 2 20-ounce iced coffees with oat milk, which you probably just heard. Musiałam po prostu. O, możesz... About to pay. My day in a nutshell. Drive-through edition.
Driving away.
There's a chicken in front of us, but I'm not gonna show you guys because the camera angle is already so good. We don't want to run over the chicken. We are feeding it. Oh. Ładne.
Ładne. Jak były te małe z nim piesiem.
Some good coffee. Here's my iced coffee. Here's her iced coffee. We're going home. Home. That's enough for today. No more going out this week. Ever. That was plenty. We have arrived at the destination.
KFC.
Family Cabot.
Country house.
We're gonna go on a walk now. Peace out. arrived at the destination. I came back home earlier today, but I thought I would share a little story time with you guys about something that happened yesterday. This was off camera, cut the cameras, day it out. This was something I didn't show you guys. I had a meeting with my counselor yesterday. A really nice woman, works at my school. I don't know what else to tell you guys about her, but I had a meeting with her yesterday, right, to discuss my schedule, which isn't really out of the ordinary. Usually this time of the year, a week before school starts, I usually have like problems and issues with something to do with school. For example, last year I forgot to sign up for high school. I had to switch high schools right before the school year started. And the year before that, I accidentally signed up for choir because I thought that I was talented, which we know that that's not the case. I had to like switch out of choir and whatever. Yeah, every year I usually have an issue with my schedule. This year it's to be expected that I have an issue with my schedule, right? This year I am not going to school. I am doing online school. Because of the pandemic, I just don't think that it's safe yet to go back, and I have the privilege to stay home and do my work from home. I'm gonna be at home until further notice. So basically back in February, I signed up for ceramics and photography. I thought that would be fun. You know, I love seeing other people's photography, and I love the idea of doing like film when you take a picture and you have like them on film and you have to go into a dark room. I really like the idea of that. So I signed up for those classes back in February, but I can't do online ceramics. I can't do online photography. I didn't want to miss out on those experiences, so I decided that I would email my counselor, let her know that I want to push ceramics and photography for my junior year instead of doing it sophomore year. She didn't email me back for like 2 weeks, but when she finally did, she told me that she wants to have a Google Meet with me. That's what I did yesterday at 3:30 Eastern Time. We discussed my schedule. What I'm doing now instead of photography is creative writing, which might be fun, might not be fun, we'll see. I mean, I love writing. I've been told before that I do a much better job at creative writing instead of go by the prompt writing, so maybe that class will be something good for me. Also, I'm doing US history now. I wanted to do a push, but apparently that's not available for me. So the whole story time was basically that I was switching classes because of the pandemic. Future me, if you're watching this, these are the online classes that you took during your sophomore year during a pandemic. I am taking economics, English 10 advanced, Spanish 3, chemistry honors, pre-calc honors, creative writing, and US history. That's my schedule this year. We'll see how it turns out. I honestly have no idea what this will look like. I don't have any expectations. What's cracking on my agenda? I am just doing some light closet cleaning, minus the closet because don't have that anymore. I'm still kind of learning to adjust to living without a closet. For the past many years of my life, it's just been like, throw things into the closet, close the closet, everything's in the closet, the room is clean. Well, now I have to look for storage where there isn't any. This is how I deal with not having a closet. I have these big bins under my bed where I store things that I wear most often. One flaw that these bins have, you can't really plant beans in them, which I know is like the most random statement ever. I tried to plant my bean bushes, my little Cherokee wax bean bushes. I tried to plant them in bins like these. That doesn't work. If you're trying to plant beans in those, it's not gonna work out for you. I just put those bins right under my bed like that, and then I slide them out like that. These clothes used to be in my closet, but due to the fact that I don't have a closet anymore because I did a room renovation, there is no closet anymore. So keep those clothes under the bed. I have another bin like that right there. If you look over here, I have a nice big mess of sweatshirts and like sweaters that I haven't worn since like March because it's been really warm outside. So I have to figure out how to store those. What I have in mind is just like this big square bin, but it doesn't fit under my bed. It's like a couple inches too tall. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna put all of these sweaters, all of these bad boys, and also some of them are right there. I'm gonna store them all in this box. That's where I'm gonna store all of my sweaters until fall comes along. That's the plan. I also have this dress. I'm gonna have to decide where to put it. It was on the hanger for a while, but I decided that I only want clothes on this hanger that I wear really often. Also, this corduroy jacket. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna have to figure out my whole storage situation. Minimalism is kind of hard. I have a ton of clothes I'm like emotionally attached to. Okay, time to get cleaning, this time for real. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is where we're at with the sweater situation. I have so many sweaters, I don't know what's wrong with me. I am very much aware that I have this many sweaters, yet whenever I see a cute sweater at Goodwill or any thrift store, I just keep on buying sweaters. What is wrong with me? Why am I so addicted to buying sweaters and sweatshirts? This is so many. I don't need any more, yet I buy more. I just have a limited closet space, so I think that this is an excessive amount of sweaters, but it's actually a normal amount of sweaters. I need to get in the right mindset, you know? I should probably donate some of these. So I just finished cleaning my whole room. Everything mostly is in order now. I feel like Samantha in Sex and the City when she had to give the breast cancer speech.
And if any of you are having hot flashes like I am, you deserve a fucking medal. Bad enough I lose my hair, now I have my face running down my couture. Oh, to hell with it. That's better.
That's exactly how I feel right now. Alright, so today is Thursday, and what I am doing right now is just preparing some lunch. What we're doing for lunch today, kind of like a power bowl vegetable type of thing inspired meal. As you all know, cooking is just one of my many passions, along with making bucket hats, frolicking in the fields, eating dairy-free cheese straight out of the bag, playing air hockey, and working part-time for the United Nations. That's a joke. I actually work full-time for the United Nations. That's why I am cooking today. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna gather some supplies. I'm going to be taking some Brussels sprouts and chickpeas. We're gonna get a pot like this. We're gonna take the Brussels sprouts and saute them in the pan with some olive oil and spices. So I think these are pre-washed. Cover those. While the Brussels sprouts are sauteing, we are gonna take care of the chickpea, the garbanzo beans. First, you're gonna get a pan for the oven, an oven pan. Now we're gonna drain the can of garbanzo beans, but we are going to save the liquid that's in there because that's aquafaba, which is a great vegan substitute when you're baking. So we're gonna save the liquid. We're just gonna drain the chickpeas. Tuxedo. Adobo. Teriyaki. That's good. I'm good at this. Now onto the chickpeas. I'm gonna save this for later because tomorrow we're making tiramisu and this might come in handy. How are the Brussels sprouts doing? They're sauteing. We are going to season the chickpea. Gotta give them a little bit more taste than they already have. A little bit of olive oil. And a little bit of agave. You can't go wrong with agave, really. Once the oven preheats, it's gonna be time to put the chickpeas in the oven and bake them at about 450 for 20 minutes. Progress on the Brussels sprouts. They are fully sauteed now. We can take them off the heat. Alright, let's go, baby. This is the fabric that I decided to go with. It's pretty simple, just a denim color. This is half a yard of fabric, and what I think I'm gonna do is just make a bucket hat out of this. Paint some little habanero or cayenne peppers on this. So it's Friday, and today we're going to the lake. Usually we go to the lake on weekends during the summer, but today my dad has half of the day off. We're just gonna leave at noon, go on a little picnic on the boat. It's gonna be super fun. Here's my outfit of the day, if you were wondering. I have this legendary Good Vibes shirt. Underneath, I have my swimsuit. Let's go to the lake, baby. The lake! We're spaced up at them. We're done with the lake day. See you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go to Burger King now, so see you there. Impossible Whoppers, here we come, baby. Impossible Whoppers. Sunday. I did not vlog yesterday because it was my parents' anniversary and we just went to the lake again, sort of like a recap of Friday. I am currently drowning in my own sweat. Do you see how shiny I am? It is so hot. I had to replant my turnips. I'm starting to sound more and more like a little farmer, but I do live in Indiana, so give me some cred for that. So I had to replant my turnips because they had a really rough month. The soil was basically just too shallow for them, so I had to get rid of all of them, all 56 of my turnips. I had to replant them. I spent about 20 minutes outside, but my eyes were already drowning in sweat. I don't even know how that's possible. But anyways, I'm inside now. My parents went to the lake again today, but I stayed home. Today I'm trying to make my dad a bucket hat for his birthday, like I mentioned before. It's the denim fabric that I showed you a couple clips ago. Today I'm gonna be trying to figure out the sizes and start sewing it together. I'm trying to do this while I'm still on vacation because once school starts is gonna be pretty chaotic. Let's say that this is my dad's hat. This part is gonna be this fabric and the inside is gonna be white or maybe like tan. I'm still trying to decide on that. Alright, so here is the overall progress on my dad's bucket hat. This is what it looks like currently. I'm going to be finishing it this week. Maybe you'll see it again, maybe not, but if you're watching this, I probably finished the bucket hat and it turned out good, hopefully. So this day is coming to an end. I am not going to be recording tomorrow. What I have planned for tomorrow is I'm going for a dress fitting for my sister's friend. She's making a dress based off of my measurements, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool situation, so I'm kind of excited for that. And I'm also going to be meeting up with one of my friends. Those are my plans for tomorrow, but I'm not going to be recording that since it's kind of personal and this video is already getting to like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, who knows. This is where I leave you guys alone. This is where I send you off into the vast internet. This is where my vlog ends. I had so much fun recording this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe in the future I'll take you guys along on more weekly vlog journeys, you know? This was a fun video. I don't know how it's gonna look once school starts. I will attempt to keep posting weekly videos. I am invested on staying on that schedule. Let's hope I can balance school and YouTube and make more videos for you guys and kind of enjoy it, you know? That's all that I have for you guys. See you guys next week. Mwah.